All right, y'all, let's make chocolate cake.
This is the easiest cake ever to make from scratch. If you've only ever made box cakes, don't worry, you've got this. You start with 3 cups of flour, then 2 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup of cocoa, and then 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
Now, this was always my favorite part as a kid because if you stack it just right, you can have a chocolate volcano. I've got my flour, sugar, and cocoa down there, and then I have my baking soda right on top, so when I add my vinegar, chocolate lava.
After you add your tablespoon of vinegar, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, a cup of vegetable oil, and finally 2 cups of cold water. And you're just going to mix it. You don't need a fancy stand mixer. You can absolutely do this by hand. I'm going to grease and flour a 13 by 9 pan here, and I'm also preheating the oven to 375. Now, this batter is kind of thin. This particular batch was thicker than normal, but don't panic if yours is a little more watery than this. That's totally normal. I promise it's going to be fine. This is a really forgiving recipe. Once the oven is up to 375, we're going to pop it in the oven, and excuse my dirty stove there. Now, I know my recipe card called for 30 to 35 minutes. I actually went to 45. You always want to check this with a toothpick and make sure it's done, and look for it to pull away from the sides of the pan. Now, I usually make a homemade buttercream for this that's chocolate peanut butter, and it's fantastic, but I was feeling a little bit lazy, and this fudgy frosting was perfectly good too.
Happy birthday.
If you give this recipe a try, be sure to let me know how you like it.